So find length in your spine. Reach up through the occiput part of your body. That's at the back of your neck, at the top, at the bottom of your skull where it rounds. Take as much hold of that spine and lengthen it and reach up with real intention. Keep rising and keep connecting to that spine. Let that be your meditation for just a moment. Nothing else to do but practice being tall. And as we're practicing being tall, we're creating muscles to help the spine stay tall. Enjoy the quiet. Enjoy this opportunity to gaze inward as maybe even your first good morning to yourself. Just as you would offer this to one of your children or a good friend, offer yourself a nod of good morning and the same. Just as you'd be grateful for your child or your friendship, be grateful for this relationship. Our yoga practice can really build a strong relationship with ourselves. It's an intimate practice. It's not meant to be competitive or give us medals of achievement. The achievement's very humble on the inside. Soften your skin on your muscles and loosen your muscles from your bones. Soften the place between your eyebrows. Loosen the hinge of your jaw. Allow your teeth to separate. Let your tongue be very soft and expansive. Loosen your lower jaw and draw your attention down into your heart. Allow your heart to open front to back, side to side. And dive deep down in there with your attention down into the cave of your heart. Have an experience of the infinite amount of love and generosity in your heart. Exploding with generosity, ready to be poured out and given away. If you'd like to, place your hands together in front of your heart. We honor the wisdom within us, which is composed of truth, consciousness, and bliss, and which is ever present. It dispels darkness and it brings peace. and which needs no conditions to shine radiantly. With your inhale, allow your heart to rise, and with your exhale, bow your head to the wisdom of your loving heart in honor of peace within yourselves and each other and all living beings on the earth. Release your hands and open your eyes. Well, let's start on all fours. Kitty wants out, as you can hear. He wants to go outside. Extend your fingers as long as they'll go. When you extend them long, they go wide. So rather than spread them wide, let them go long, because we tend to spread the fingers a little bit too wide in yoga classes. I see it all the time. I've been known to do it myself, especially check out the pinky on your hand. If it's way out there, away from the fingers, I think it might be spread too far. Mine naturally go too far for all the years I've done it. All right, so with your fingers nice and long and a nice connection with the rubber texture of your mat, we're going to lift the right knee up and we're going to hold it up, and you're going to make a little glute muscle with that knee. Feel the muscle in your glute and your hamstring. And touch it down. Let's lift the left knee. We're going to hold it up. The knee is bent. Have a nice squeeze in that glute. And release. We're going to pull the right knee into the belly button. We're going to lift the right knee up and hold it. Lift your heart, everybody. Be powerful with the upper body. Elbow or knee in, knee up, right foot is flexed. Last time, knee in and knee up. Now, holding the knee up, let's bring it to the right side of the right elbow and press it back. Pull your knee in, like you're bringing it into the elbow, and press it back. Last time in to the outside of the elbow, I should say, almost like a fire hydrant, and extend it back. And touch it down. Lift your left knee in, hold it in, left knee up, hold it up, left knee in. We're just building a little muscle in the glutes and hamstring. Lift it up, last time in, and lift it up. We're going to take the left knee to the outside of the left elbow and back. Left knee in and back. Last time in and back. All right, touchdown. No knees, table. Curl your toes under. And I see, Nellie, you're having maybe shoulder. Okay. No knees, table. I haven't thought of anything for you yet. Frog dog. So maybe just do dolphin pose on your elbows, Nellie. Come forward, no knees, table. Frog dog, knees stay bent. Press your hips back. Keep your knees bent like a little frog, but your arms are downward facing dog arms. One more time, come forward. Last time, frog dog. Lift your tailbone up to straight legs. So now you can bicycle your legs out a little. And crawl your hands back towards your feet. Stand in a forward fold. I'm lifted a little higher because I'm working with some back pain, so I'm not going down as far in my forward bend. Just carefully bowing forward for yourself. Inhale, lift your heart, flat back table. Shoulders back, heart shines forward. You put your hands on your shin bones if you like, or just extending the spine, fingers on the floor if you're flexible. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift your heart, flat back table. Exhale, chair pose. Sit back into your chair pose. Right forearm or right hand on left thigh, left arm up. Chair pose, using those hamstrings and glutes. Left hand or forearm on right thigh, right arm up, and chair pose. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up, gaze up, salute your sun, lift your heart. And hands release to your side. Close your eyes. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your arms to the sky. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift your heart and crawl forward to a plank. Point your toes so your shoulders go forward of your fingertips, lower halfway down, touch your knees down. Take your shoulders forward another 2 inches and do 5 push-ups. Sorry, Nelly. And downward facing dog. Crawl your hands back toward your feet. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up, gaze up, salute your sun, beautiful lift of your heart. And exhale, bow forward again. Crawl forward. All right, point your toes so your shoulders go forward. We have to do our push-ups again, lower, knees down. Take your shoulders forward again, and 5 push-ups. Downward facing dog. Draw your hands to the back of your mat. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up, gaze up, salute your sun. Take your arms wide, palms up, palms down, thumbs down, reach back. Inhale, palms up, pinkies up, reach up, And palms down, thumbs down, reach back. Okay, so let's do the hip openers. Right leg over, step under. Looks like this, AJ. We're stepping over the log on the trail, but then we have to go under the log to get, yes, like that. Step over the log, get under the log. Good. Let's go back down the trail, step over the log, go under the log. Good, Beth. We're gonna step over the log and go deep underneath the log. That's great. Yeah, last time we step over and then we go way under that log and we're there. All right. Inhale, reach up, gaze up, salute your sun. Exhale, bow forward, salute your earth. Fall forward. Drop your right knee down. Pivot your left heel to the right. Press to your right hand, sweep your left arm over. And back to plank pose. Drop your left knee down, stretch the right side of the body, pivot your right heel down, there's your stretch, right side. All right, let's do hands and knees, right arm forward, left leg back. And right elbow, left knee. Reach out, hold it out. Right hand, left foot behind you, lift your heart and your knee. Reach out, hold it out, elbow and knee. Reach out, hold it out, right hand, left foot. And release. Let's do the other side. Left arm forward, right leg back. Elbow and knee. Reach out, hold it out. Left hand, right foot. Lift your heart and your knee. Keep your heart lifted throughout, though. Don't drop your head or your heart. One more time, elbow and knee. Reach out, hold it out. Left hand, right foot. Lift your heart and then your knee. All right, downward facing dog. Bicycle your legs. Right foot to the top of your mat. Left heel pivots down. Slowly rise, warrior one. May all beings be free from unnecessary pain and suffering. All tribes and nations treated with kindness and respect. Warrior two. Gaze forward towards your right hand. Deepen the bend of your right knee. Proud warrior, offer your blessing. And right forearm to your right thigh. Slide it down if you're ready. Back to warrior two. Back to proud warrior. One more time, we slide down. And back up. Straighten your right leg, reach your right arm back. Triangle pose. Right arm reaches forward and down. Yoga block just to the outside of your knee or just to the outside of your shin bone. Good, AJ. One more time, warrior two. Helicopter arms, look forward, lift your back heel. Twist to the right. Look to the right. Now, airplane arms, bow over your right leg. And step up, left knee up. Left knee out to the left, left leg behind right leg. Left knee out to the left. Swing it to center, airplane pose. Back to warrior, or back to knee up in the air. Knee out to the left. Left leg behind right leg. Left knee out to the left. Back to center, right hand, left knee. And airplane arms. Step your left leg back. Now we have elevators. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, deflate. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, deflate, go a little closer. Inhale, re-rise. Exhale, we'll lower, we'll bring the left knee down. Beautiful lift of the heart. Hips come forward. Make sure you have enough room between your right foot and your left knee. Beautiful lift of your heart. Reach up. Now hands behind your head, left elbow, right knee, and open your heart. Look up. Left elbow, right knee, and open. Last time, left elbow, right knee. And open. Let's twist the other way. Look back, open your heart. Great, AJ, so good. All right, slide your right hand down, then your left hand down. Hands on the mat or the yoga blocks. Bend your elbows or set your elbows down on your blocks. Do a nice little stretch for the right leg. Enjoy the quiet. Feel the heat in your glutes and hamstrings. Right side. So before going further, let's straighten our arms. Let's go back to Anjaneyasana. And then we're going to do a twist with left elbow over right thigh. Make your prayer hands. Drop your right elbow to your sideways so you can see past your elbow, look back. And then lift your heart, or look forward, lift your heart, reach up and grab those blocks or back your hips up either way. Back your left knee up first probably. Lift your toes, get a little stretch in the back of your right leg. We're going to swing the hips to the left, turn the gaze to the right. And then we're going to swivel the hips back to center. And we're going to swivel the hips back to the left, turn the toes to the right. It's sort of like we're sort of fooling around with that muscle behind us. If you want to, you can do it again or just stay. Just stay for the stretch or do the little swivelly action with your hips. See what you like. If you prefer to stay, just take a break there. Make sure your right knee is straight. Press through your left hand, sweep your right leg back. Right arm reaches. I have my hand on a block, but you could have your hand on a floor. Right hand butterfly wing swings way back, hold it back, turn your heart, look up, and then slide your hand behind your back. Now drop your gaze down, drop your right knee to the floor, right arm underneath left arm, thread the needle. If it's difficult to get your head to the floor, you can put your head on a block. You could also press your left hand into your right hand to twist deeper. Now press your left hand to the floor, sweep your right arm out, right leg back, right arm reaches rainbow style. Feel the stretch first. And then take your right hand behind your back like a butterfly wing. Grab your right foot, press your foot into your hand, lift your heart. You could look up here. And release. Let's do downward facing dog. So we're going to do something a little bit different with push-ups. We're going to come forward to plank, do a push-up and a right side plank. Drop your gaze down, do a push-up, do a left side plank. Just one more on both sides. Do a push-up, do a right side plank. Great. Last time. One more push-up and the left side plank. Now, plank pose. Point your toes so your shoulders go forward of your fingertips. Lower all the way to the floor. Rest on the floor. Curl your toes under right foot, lift your right thigh up, extend it back away from your belly button and left thigh. We want to walk the legs back away from the belly button. It takes me at least 2 or 3 times, especially on my right leg for some reason, to get my thighs as far back as they'll go. Come up onto elbows. Do right leg and left leg again until there's no more space for them to walk back. Sphinx pose, lift your heart, draw your shoulders and elbows towards you. And then release down for your your hang, I want to say hang gliders, but it's not hang gliding, it's whatever it is. Lift your feet and your elbows and reach forward like a superhero. And skydivers, that's what it is. Skydivers, you know how they arch their back, and then superhero, they want to go fast, so they straighten their body out. Reach out. Last time, skydiving, you want to slow down the flight and enjoy the view, and then reach, superhero style. Nope, I'm ready to fly to the earth. And then swim your arms back like you're swimming through a deep ocean. Cobra hands. Seal arms. Shoulders back, heart shines forward. And child's pose. You can take a nice break in your child's pose. Enjoy the break. Enjoy the cadence of your breath. It's so powerful. This is a meditation of looking inward. And downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your heart and your gaze forward. Step your left foot forward. Pivot your back heel down. Lift your heart. Slowly rise, warrior one. Male beings, all tribes and nations, be free to be their true authentic selves, to worship or practice cultural practices without fear. May we all be free. Warrior 2. Keep your left knee over the second and third toe. You should be able to see your left big toe. So take a look. Proud warrior, offer a blessing to someone special, someone you're grateful for. This could be for you. We are talking about that today, building a relationship with ourselves. Left forearm to your left thigh, right arm floats and reaches. Your right arm is rotating so that your right thumb is pointing towards the ceiling. You could slide down to the floor here if you like. I'm using my block. Back to warrior 2. Back to proud warrior, offer a blessing. Reach back, left arm. Left hand slides back down to the floor or your block. Now here we go. Warrior 2. Proud warrior. Straighten your left leg, reach back. A nice stretch in the front of your thigh and your hip. Left arm reaches forward and down, triangle pose. If you're using your block's to the outside of your left leg, to the high part of your shin bone probably. And then back to warrior 2. Helicopter arms, look forward, lift your back heel and square it off. Twist to the left, look to the left. Back leg is powerful. Great, Michelle. Inhale to center. Bow over your left leg. Step up with your right knee up in front of your belly button. Swing your right knee out to the right and then back behind you. Do a little curtsy shape. And then right knee out to the right. Hold it out to the right and then bring it back to center and then back to an airplane. Hover. And rise. Right knee up, right knee wide, right leg swings behind left leg. You're in a curtsy. Last time, right knee out to the right, back to center, left hand, right knee. And then release to the airplane, step it all the way back to crescent lunge. Beautiful lift of the heart. Inhale, inflate your body, rises. Exhale, deflate your body, lowers. Inhale, inflate, float up. Exhale, deflate, float down. Inhale, inflate for the last time. Exhale, deflate, touch down with the right knee. And bring your hips forward so you're stretching the front of your right hip. Fingertips behind your head, lift your heart and your gaze. Right elbow tucks into the left knee. Inhale and open. Exhale, we close it. Inhale, we open it. Last time, right elbow, left knee. And open. Twist the other way. Look back. Right hand on right hip. And look forward. Hands and elbows on blocks or bent elbows. Enjoy the quiet. Enjoy the stretch. And straighten your arms. Lift your heart. Lift your arms. Right elbow over left thigh. Drop your left elbow down, look back. Look forward, lift your heart and your arms. And now grab your blocks, back your right knee up, back your hips up, lift your toes. Left leg is straight. Lift those toes. Now swivel your hips to the right, turn your toes to the left. You could hang out here, or you can sort of swivel back and forth and see what you're working with. The toes are following, turning up and then to the left side. Stop at the left side for a moment. If you're swiveling. And swing back to center. You could bow down here if you like. Press through your right hand. Sweep your left leg back. Left arm reaches. Good. Left hand butterfly wing swings back. Hold it back there. Lift your heart. Let your whole heart open up. Yeah, turn your heart all the way, Nancy. Look back. Almost look up and then back. Yeah, and then left hand behind your back. Slide it down. Lift your heart. And then drop your gaze down. Drop your left knee to the floor. Left arm underneath right arm. Thread the needle. All right. Let's sit wide leg on our mat. Hopefully you have something to sit on. I'm thinking most of us need a little lift in the hips. And actually, sometimes I sit on the blanket and then I let myself sort of roll forward and off to keep the glutes back there, but the sit bones really rooted into the earth. All right, helicopter arms. Reach up. Helicopter arms, palms down, thumbs down, reach back. Rotate the palms up and the pinkies up. Interlace your fingers. And then we're going to flip the palms in front of the heart forward. And then we'll reach up with the arms. Gaze is forward. Flex your feet. Hold on to elbows. This takes core strength to hold yourself up like this. Keep holding. And change the forearm in the front. And release your arms. Let your hands rest on your knees. Close your eyes just for a moment. And slide to the right, look to the left. Left hand behind your neck and up to the occiput. Point your left elbow up. Slide your right hand over and your left elbow points up and over. Turn your heart and look up. We're not even going to let go of the head. We're going to keep pointing the elbow. And now release the left arm to straight. And release. Slide your left hand to the left. Slide your right hand up your neck to the occiput. Point your right elbow up towards the ceiling. Stretch the right side body. Keep pointing the elbow up for the stretch. And then release your right arm to straight. And release to center. All right, so we're going to helicopter arms, right hand, left foot. Take a little break. Allow your eyes to be closed. Let's go to the other side. Left hand, right foot. And left hand in the middle, right arm reaches. Right hand in the middle, left arm reaches. Back to center, spider fingers crawl forward. Keep the back of your legs long by having a small flex in the foot. All right, crawl your hands in, bend your right knee. Slide to the left, look to the right, reach your right arm over. And helicopter arms, right hand, left foot. And right hand to the floor. Press to your right hand, up onto your right knee, left arm reaches. And then downward facing dog, or plank pose, I mean. Ten knee ins. And then 30 seconds on elbows, or 30 seconds of coming down to the elbows and pressing up to a plank and switching elbows the whole time. I'm timing us, so you get to do whatever you want as far as that's concerned. Keep holding your forearm plank or doing your get-ups for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pivot your heels to the right, press to your right elbow, lift your left arm up. Left arm reaches under. Left arm reaches up and the heart shines all the way to the sky. Good, left arm under. And left arm up. Last time under. And last time up. Left hand to the floor. Right hand to the floor. Pivot your heels to the left. Press to your left hand, lift your right hand up. We're going to step the right foot behind the left foot. Lift your hips up, lift your heart up. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to lower the left hip, lift the left hip. Last time, we just lower the left hip down, like we're sitting down, and then we're going to lift it up. Change your mind. Side plank. And plank. Downward facing dog. Right foot to the top of your mat. Left toe pivots. Warrior one. And warrior two. Proud warrior, offer your blessing. Straighten your right leg, turn your right foot to the left, turn your left foot to the left, bend your left knee, sweep your arms to the right. And switch. Let your toes, your knee track the toes. So move your feet so that your toes can be tracked. Last time on both sides. Back to center. Let's do horse pose. Press your palms together and your knees wide. Shoulders are over your hips. Hips are over your heels. Heels can be slightly in, toes out. Keep holding. Make a muscle with your glutes. Actually squeeze your glutes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs. Hands on hips. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach back. And forward fold. Bow forward. And move left and right. Meet me on the left side. Turn your left foot to the left. Plank pose. Hold the top of a push-up. 10 knee-ins or 20 mountain climbers. And then down to your left elbow. Down to your right elbow. Forearm plank. 30 seconds. Or you can press up to plank. Come back down to your elbows. But change hands that lift you up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pivot your heels to the left. Press to your left elbow. Lift your right arm up. Right arm under. Right arm up. Right arm under. Right arm up. Last time under. Last time up. Right hand to the floor. Left hand to the floor. Pivot your heels to the right. Press to your right hand. Lift your left hand up. Step your left foot back. Lift your hips up. Lift your heart up. Lengthen through your spine. Now lower your hips. Lift your hips. You might feel a little stretch in your glute. Lower your hips. And lift. Side plank. And plank. Point your toes so your shoulders go forward of your fingertips. Lower all the way to the floor. Over to your seal. Seal to your downward facing dog. Left foot to the top of your mat. Right heel pivots down. Slowly rise, warrior one. Warrior two. Proud warrior, offer your blessing. Straighten your left leg, turn your left foot to the right, turn your right foot to the right, bend your right knee. Sweep your arms to the left. Good. Straighten your right leg. Turn your right foot to point forward. Turn your left foot to point out. Track your knee over your toes. And switch. Go deep. Yeah, that's right, Nancy. Good, Beth. Go deep. Yes, Michelle. Last time, both sides. Good. Great. Last time. Fantastic. All right, heels in. We're going to drop and lift. We're going to make muscles with the glutes. So we're going to squeeze at the bottom and squeeze at the top. We're going to drop, squeeze the knees wide, and rise, squeeze the glutes. Drop your hips, take your knees wide, really point those knees out, and rise. Make a muscle with your glutes. Last time, lower. Last time, lift. Toes in, heels out. I'm taking myself a little bit wider. Lift your heart, lift your arms back behind you. And full forward fold. Bow forward. And move left and right. Let's meet on either side, doesn't matter. We're gonna lie on our back. So when you're ready, back to plank and then child's pose. Or downward facing dog and child's pose, whichever you desire. Have a little child's pose stretch, and when you're ready, lie on your back. Got just enough time for working with the strap. I like a little pillow underneath my head. Rock your knees, little bits. Right knee points at the left knee makes space for the right knee. It doesn't drop out to the floor. We're not going that far. We're pointing the left knee at the right knee's just sort of getting out of the way of the left knee. And we're widening our hips, we're broadening the sacrum, letting those hip bones go nice and wide. And then we wait in the middle. Heels are wider than toes. Right ankle over left thigh, lift your left knee up. Pull your left knee in. Tip your body weight to the left. And swing your hips to center. Wrap your foot in a strap. Swing your right leg skyward. Press your pubic bone forward away from your belly button and turn your toes slightly to the right. Swing your right leg to the right. Closer to your shoulder than the right side of your body. Let's bring the right leg back to center and across the body, just over your left shoulder, straighten your right knee. You could even take your hand and give a little massage. I have a place in the right side of my calf, just near the knee. That's very tight. And I can take my fingers and palpate that muscle easily. And it makes a big difference. Let's come back to the center, back out to the right. And to the left if you like. Step your left foot in and your right leg forward. Just for a moment, let your body be resting on the floor. Left leg is supporting your right leg, it's resting straight. Step your right foot in, left ankle over right thigh, and lift your right knee up. Pull your right knee close. Give a little karate chop, left foot into right thigh, and tip your body weight to the right. We teetering on your shoulder and your hip. Keep powerfully bringing the right knee in though, so that you can feel the stretch in your left hip. And swing it to center. Wrap your foot in a strap and slide that left leg to the ceiling. Extend your right leg forward. Pubic bone presses forward. Turn your toes to the left. Swing your left leg out. Keep your left arm pulling your left leg up towards your shoulder. And then up and over, switch hands with your strap. Left big toe, right shoulder, straighten your left knee. Feel how that straightening of the knee really does the work. That's what we need. And again, you could palpate your muscles with your hand. All this hamstring, glute area, you could rub it down. One more time to the left. Last time to the right. And back to center. Step your right foot in and your left leg forward. Let it rest on the floor. Let the blood pump from your heart to your toes. Step both feet in. Rock your knees left and right just a couple of times. And then heel toe your feet together. Press your elbows down to snuggle your shoulders away from your ears. You can rest. Try to keep your mind on the practice. It's early in the morning, so some of us have other plans to think about. Let's slide the feet forward a full footprint. And slide on the pinky toe side of both feet to straight legs. Heels out, toes up, arms back, palms up. Stretch so much that you're resting on your calf muscles with heels lifted. And arms stretching so much that you feel the stretch into your hips. And release your arms to your side. Again, press your elbows down to snuggle your shoulders away from your ears. Don't miss out on this moment of rest. Step your right foot in, then your left foot. Right knee over left knee. Drop your knees to the right. And back to center. Let's do left knee over right knee. Knees go right or left. Knees go left. And back to center. It's getting a little bit late, so let's roll to our side. Use both hands to press up to a comfortable seat. Sit for a moment. Close your eyes. Feel the vibration of your practice radiating from you. Feel the warmth of your practice. And bring your hands together in front of your heart. May the beauty and the wisdom of the cosmos shine through us today. Namaste.